PaintMaker is the most accurate online color mixing calculator for artist paints. Create accurate color mixes with artist paints from RGB, hex, and lab values directly in your favorite browser. You can try PaintMaker for free without registration. Click Try PaintMaker now to go to the color mixing page. Start out by selecting your preferred paint set. I choose Golden Heavy Body Acrylics here. Click Select Paint to see all the available paints for this paint set. In this panel, you can select the paints you want to use to calculate recipes. Please note that only members have access to the full set. Now enter an RGB or hex value of the color you would like to paint. Alternatively, you can upload an image. And click anywhere in the frame to select a color. Then click the Calculate Recipes button. PaintMaker calculate up to 3 possible recipes for the desired color. The large column on the left shows the original color, and each row shows the color of the generated recipe. Select the recipe that you feel works best for you and follow the recipe to mix the desired color. You can click on its color block to make PaintMaker remember which recipe you decided to use. Recipe credits are the PaintMaker currency. Calculating a recipe costs 1 recipe credit. In free mode, when you are logged out, you have an unlimited amount of recipe credits, but only a limited paint set to work with. In full mode, when you are logged in, you start out with 50 recipe credits and will afterwards have to purchase additional recipe credits to continue to use the full-featured version of PaintMaker. This field shows the currently selected color to the left and the adjusted color to the right when color adjustments are enabled. PaintMaker comes with a number of options for advanced users. These options should generally not be changed from their default values unless you know what you're doing. See the question mark for more information. Here you can set the recipe's measurement unit. By default, this is set to %, giving you the most accurate recipes that can still be measured by hand. Parts will give you less accurate recipes, but in return, they are usually faster and easier to mix by hand. Weight should be used if you have a milligram weighing machine at your disposal. This will allow you to mix your color with a very small error margin and dose your mixes to avoid wasting valuable paint. Use this button to change between RGB and lab mode. We only recommend using lab mode if you work with highly accurate scanning hardware. See the question mark for more information. Once a color has been calculated, it will automatically be added to your palette. It is also possible to add uncalculated colors to the palette. Uncalculated colors will be marked with a small white dot, as well as removing colors or clearing the palette using the controls in this toolbar. The palette contains all the information of any previously calculated colors. Clicking any of the palette entries will show you that colors recipes, color settings, location in the image, etc. It is also possible to give each palette entry a title or name in this panel. The export option allows you to save your current palette locally on your computer, with all recipes and information included. You can then use the import option to load this palette into PaintMaker at a later time. Sometimes a color will not be mixable with the paints you have selected. This happens because the RGB color space is larger than the color space covered by your paint set. To help remedy this, we recommend using the color adjustment options to squeeze the RGB color space to fit within your paint set's color space. Using the print option will allow you to view your entire palette and all associated recipes in one simple printer-friendly overview. Here you can choose the recipe you want to follow. You can view the recipes as parts or by weight or as percentages. You can enable and disable ID labels, and if you have named your colors, the name can be seen above the recipes. We will make videos that go into more detail about using PaintMaker in practice.